Hello YouTube friends and subscribers, welcome to my UFC 112 prediction and analysis video. First of all, I want to ask how you guys doing. I hope you're enjoying your spring break, your vacation time. I know I'm having a good time. And wow, MMA has been blowing up lately. Huge main events, huge pay-per-views. This one is definitely no exception. It's history in the making. We've got two unbeatable champions, just about, proven champions. Probably one of the greatest fighters of all time, pound for pound, Anderson Silva. And you might even say the same thing about BJ Penn, who is so dominant at 155 pounds. And they're both on a winning streak, but BJ Penn has been on an absolute tear lately. BJ Penn, he's in his prime, no doubt about it. Anderson Silva, I'm not so sure how the shoulder, I think, what is it? Elbow surgery. I'm not so sure how that affected him. Will it benefit him? Will it hinder him? It remains to be seen. But he's been out of the cage for quite some time. He's been away from the ring, on the arena. He hasn't had a professional fight in quite some time, so he could be just a little bit rusty. But then again, Anderson Silva is always practicing. He's always on top of his discipline, staying in shape, staying sharp, practicing his skills, all that good stuff. So I doubt really that Anderson Silva will show any ring rust, but you never know. Anyway, we also have Matt Hughes versus Renzo Gracie at 170 pounds, which proves to be a very interesting fight. Renzo Gracie has a lot to prove. He just wants to make a statement and say that just because you beat my cousin, Royce Gracie, and my students, don't think that you're better than the Gracie family, that your technique or your skills are better than the Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. Renzo hasn't fought nearly as much as Matt Hughes, or hasn't even fought that recently at all, but he has had success in the Pride League. He has proven himself. He doesn't really have a lot more to prove, but he just wants to. He's looking for vengeance. He's looking for revenge against Matt Hughes, and he wants that. He wants that victory over him, no doubt about it. And he's willing to lay it all on the line. I think he's got more motivation than Hughes. He definitely seems fired up. He's got the right mindset, and I think it's going to be a tremendous fight. It's going to be strength versus technique all the way. Matt Hughes has got the power on his side, to his advantage, and I think he's going to take every opportunity he can just to crush Renzo Gracie, to smash him, wear him down with wrestling, manhandle him, all that stuff. Big shots, big fists and elbows, anything to cripple Renzo Gracie. Gracie's got to be slick. He's got to be fast. It's just going to be an uphill battle for him to try and beat Matt Hughes. I think Matt Hughes is going to win this fight, most likely by decision. But I'm going to be cheering for Renzo, and it should be a good fight. All right, now I want to talk about the light heavyweight title, the bout between BJ Penn and Frankie Edgar. I think Frankie Edgar has a really good shot, a really good chance here. He needs to work his takedowns, use his wrestling to wear out BJ, just like GSP did. Keep him grounded, try and pound him. Get some fists in there in the scramble. Throw those combinations and know you're good at. Frankie Edgar is a really good boxer, much better than Diego Sanchez and Kenny Florian. He offers a lot more than those guys. Well, he offers a lot of things that they didn't. It's going to be a different type of fight. BJ might try to do the same stuff, though. And in all respect, why shouldn't he? I mean, it works for him. He's really good at those counter punches and just wearing people out and then getting them in the submission trap with your jiu-jitsu. But yeah, you never know. You could just see Frankie Edgar clocking BJ Penn and knocking him out. I mean, wouldn't that be phenomenal? That would be huge if he could do that. If Frankie Edgar could pull off that victory, wow, amazing. But BJ is going to be sharp. I think he's going to be definitely on his toes, moving a lot, picking Frankie apart with shots left and right, and eventually, just when they get down on the ground, BJ's going to find a way to get Frankie's back and submit him, rear naked choke, something like that. Don't put it past BJ. He's slick with those submissions, and his jiu-jitsu is phenomenal. But I'm going to be cheering for Frankie. I think Frankie's a tough kid with a lot of heart, determination. You could say the same thing about Diego Sanchez, but Frankie Edgar I think he has more tools to work with. It's going to be very interesting. It's going to be a good fight. I definitely look forward to that one. Okay, moving on to the main event. Anderson Silva, the middleweight champion, puts his title on the line against Damian Maia, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu expert, beyond black belt. And even though Anderson Silva is Jiu-Jitsu black belt, Damian Maia has the advantage on the ground. He could submit Anderson pretty quickly. And that's what he's looking to do. He's got to get in there. He's got to try to take him down. It's not going to be easy at all because Anderson Silva, man, he's so impressive on his feet. He's got a reach advantage. He's got that quick reflexes, and man, he could just one-shot you at any moment. I mean, he knows he sees the opening. He knows when your guard's down. He takes every opportunity and just clock you on the spot. I'm telling you, one kick, one jab from this guy, and you go down fast. And I don't think Damian Maia really has the tools to escape or to evade Anderson on the feet. I think Damian Maia will get desperate. He'll get greedy, and he'll try to go for some takedown, try to clinch with Anderson. Anderson will just back off or knee him, do whatever he has to do to get that separation, and then step right, left, any direction, and just pop him. He'll just one-shot Damian Maia square in the face or in the jaw, bam, and it's over. It could happen just like that. One mistake, Anderson will capitalize. Even if Damian Maia gets Anderson Silva on the ground, Anderson Silva, you just can't beat the guy very easily. I think he could possibly even find a way to escape. I mean, if he's near the cage, he could use that to his advantage. He is a black belt in jiu-jitsu, and he's tough. He's a tough cookie. But the hardest part for Damian Maia is going to be avoiding the jabs, avoiding the head kicks of Anderson Silva. I don't think he'll be able to do it. I see Anderson Silva knocking him out. But best of luck to Damian Maia. It would be a huge upset if he won. It would be phenomenal. Talk about history making. Wow. Anyways, I really look forward to seeing these fights. I think it's going to be fun, a good show, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks for watching the video.